Well, hello, and welcome to Sports by Compion NFL preseason action. I am, of course, your host, Stephen Compion, with another episode of preseason NFL shenanigans. And for these things, I bring in my co-host, the guy who knows some stuff about football that you may need to know about. Corey Compion
True.
is back, representing again for the Compion Pod. How are you, sir?
Doing fantastic. We also have Mr. Badgers here. He's here
Oh,
to tell us
Vegas
if
here
he
as
thinks that
well.
it's all good ideas or bad ideas. He's
I
here to be
love
the
that.
overseer of these things, the arbiter, if you will.
And for these things that he's talking about, whether or not it's a good idea, we have our returning champion, a man who put not all of it on the line, but a lot on the line when he believed in his Pittsburgh Steelers twice. A two-time Frankie project. We're back for another big parlay from our Frankie. If you were following this man, you might be a millionaire already. But if you're
True.
still already a millionaire and chose to come back and listen to another Frankie pod, we welcome you back. Frankie's back again to tell us how we're going to make money this year. How you doing, Frankie?
What's up? It's about to be a third time with the Steelers as well, because the line is the same again. It's 8.5. So
Is it?
not only is that division parlay a thing, but the Steelers as well, probably.
How deep you gonna go with it this year? Like lighter than previous years because you're divvying it up across a couple things, or
What do you mean? Sorry.
like are you gonna like go big on the Steelers again, or are you gonna
Oh,
divvy it up across
yeah.
because we're about to get into what your main bet is gonna be.
The main bet is probably the Steelers one, but this one is a small amount, but the odds are so good
Passion project.
about picking the division winners that's why we're taking it and we're taking a shot at it. Just
I
$100
like
or
it.
something like that.
I might throw something at this too, Frankie, because this is
If it
seeming
makes sense,
promising.
I'm in.
Yeah. If we can make this
I'm
make
open.
sense,
You haven't
if we
led us
can
astray
make this
yet.
make sense, we might be in. We might be in on this too, Frankie. All right, so let's go through this. We're gonna start in the AFC East because that's where everything starts. Of course, everyone knows that
Everyone
AFC
knows that.
East is where it all starts. The Buffalo Bills have dominated this division the past couple years. Tua is up and down. The Jets have Justin Fields. New England's rebuilding. This might be the easiest division to pick. Am I right?
I think pretty obvious Bills. The only danger is if Tua get another concussion, but this one unlocks
Makes him
superstar
better.
potential. Yeah, exactly. Unlocks his true potential, Ultra Instinct or something.
What do we think about this, Frankie?
If the Bills don't win the division, then it all goes to hell. Because if I get like one or two or three different combinations, the Bills are the one in all of them.
They're
The
the
Bills and
linchpin. They're
there's a
holding it
couple
all
other
together.
teams. So yeah, if they fall out, then we're done.
Okay.
The Bills for sure.
Bills
Who's
to
their
win it.
backup quarterback? Because that's really a lot depending on Josh Allen, who runs.
Yeah.
Do
I
we
don't
know
know.
who their backup is? Or
No,
He just stays
Okay,
healthy
Allen
every year.
can't
he's
get
never
hurt.
been hurt
I
in
think
like
I
Can't
think
get
it's-
hurt, man.
I think it's Trubisky, Mitchell Trubisky. So let's hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. Anyway, we got over in the AFC North, who me and Yelling from the couch just covered on a NFL preseason. Go check that out, fans. We talked about this division in depth. But yeah, who do we think? Oh wait, it wasn't AFC North. Never mind, fans. Never mind. That's to come later. Anyway, Frankie, what do you think about this one? Baltimore Ravens, Steelers.
So
Cincinnati
here's an
Bengals.
interesting data about the AFC North. There's hasn't been a team that has won that division 3 times in a row ever since its inception.
Shit.
And
Baltimore
the
has
Ravens have 2. That's correct.
Okay.
So
the
Cowboys
that's a weird
division,
one.
the NFC North. There hasn't been a repeat champion in like 20 years.
Interesting.
Are you sure?
Or it might be that there's not been 3 in a row, but I think it's that there hasn't been a repeat champion. Like they just always are trading between them.
Yeah, they switch around a lot. That's true. But yeah, so on this one, I don't know. How do you guys feel about the Bengals? Because I don't see the Bengals winning it.
I think they're going to be good, man. It's hard
Yeah,
to count
good,
out Joe Burrow.
They still don't have a defense. They're just amazing passing attack, but they just kind of forgot that like half of their dudes are supposed to stop points from happening.
I might be listening to Brett from Yelling at the Couch too much, but he's real high on his Bengals, and he thinks they're doing big things this year. They got to go to stop Lamar Jackson, which has been a kryptonite for them.
like, didn't they not pay Trey Hendrickson? Did they finally give him
No,
money?
I don't think they did yet.
Yeah. So like,
They,
there's
they,
the
they
one dude
paid
on their team I could
Higgins.
name.
Yeah.
And that first round pick never signed with them. That dude just
He
gonna go
finally
back
did.
and
I
get.
think he finally did.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Or that was a dude from the Browns. But yeah, he finally bit the bullet and signed.
No, it was from the Bengals. It was
Was
from
it?
the Bengals. That guy, yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Anyway, this is a tough division to call. This one's
It is
hard.
a
Yeah.
tight division. I think anyone but the Browns could, in theory,
Anyone
be
but the
good.
Browns is
Which maybe Shador
theoretical.
Sanders is a guy. He looked good in preseason, but again, it's
He's
preseason.
not even the starter right now.
He's gonna
Yeah,
be.
the Browns have a
like,
mess.
It's
The
all
Browns have a
cloak and
mess.
dagger, but he's gonna be.
Browns are a hot mess. Dude, what? I mean, you gotta probably go Baltimore here when it's such a toss up
Yeah.
like this. I think you
The,
gotta go
the only
Baltimore.
thing I can think is like the Baltimore. They lost Queen, and he went to the Steelers. The Steelers.
That was last year. And they still
it
That
last
was,
won.
year?
that was a while ago. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I guess
No,
is Aaron Rodgers going to be good? That's kind of the
That's a question.
question mark. Will the
Can the
Bengals
defense
survive without a defense?
Yeah, can the Bengals not be terrible on defense? Maybe get a
that's the
couple
thing, man.
stops.
To me, it's, I may be biased, and you guys tell me if I'm biased, but to me, it's Ravens or Steelers, and most likely Ravens, because I don't think the Bengals can pull it off with that shitty defense. The Ravens is the easiest choice, so that's my pick.
They did really get worse, and they were such a juggernaut of a team last year. So I think
Yeah,
Ravens probably take the division. Like,
Ravens.
I think
They had a really good draft, dude. Like, I hate to say it, but like Malachi Starks and freaking Mike Green. I wanted the Bucks to draft Mike Green. That's that picture of the guy like with the perfect bend that's going around social media right now. That's Mike Green from their second round pick. He's a stud.
Yeah, I think Pittsburgh is gonna. Who's their running back these days?
Pittsburgh punter. Oh crap! I forgot. Jalen Warren. That's a running back.
Jalen Warren.
Oh my
Warren's
God,
a beast.
really?
It's pretty good. Yeah, I liked him better than Najee. I think most people did like him better.
Now he's apparently blind off in Chargers land. Anyways, I think it comes down to Ravens, right? We don't have to spend too much time on this.
Yeah, Ravens.
But that's not. I'm not as confident with the Ravens one.
No, especially with that stat that no one's ever won it 3 years in a row. That's crazy. But we don't have time to dispute it any longer. We got to move on to the AFC South, dude. We got to talk about the AFC South. Not enough to talk about this division.
If we don't, who will?
Nobody is the answer. Absolutely nobody will talk about the AFC South if we don't talk about them.
I feel real good about the Texans.
I think that's fair. The Jacksonville Jaguars, as much as I hate freaking Liam Cohen. Fuck that guy, but he's a pretty good coach. And the Jaguars were kind of there's no reason they should have sucked as much as they did last year.
Well, the receivers couldn't catch, and they got one new receiver. So is it going to be one guy is going to be the magic fixer?
Brian Thomas was pretty good. Brian Thomas was pretty damn good for them last year. So if they could get someone to back him up, they're in decent shape with options for Lawrence to throw it to. The Colts look like a hot mess. The Colts look like it's going to be another rough year for the Colts. I can see them ending towards the bottom. And in Tennessee, they're still building. Cam Ward looks decent, but they're still going to be building. So I think you're right. That's between the Texans and Jaguars. And Jaguars are just one of those teams that always disappoints. So you're probably safe going with the Texans.
The Texans are going to be just kind of like good in their division, maybe worse outside.
Yeah, that's what I think.
I think the same. And the thing about the Jaguars that I don't like is that even though the guy may be a good coach, he's coming out of college, right? So I don't know. That transition might be kind of hard.
Do they have a new coach?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, I now feel less confident.
Yeah. Well, I saw another stat that most teams that have a new head coach, like 80-something%, don't win the division. So that adds up to it.
Yeah.
But Jacksonville can't improve from 8-13 to like top of the division without huge changes. Like, I guess they got a new coach, but that's it. That's all they changed.
I mean, they got Brian Thomas in year 2. They had a decent draft, I think. You know, they'll see what they do. I think they
Yeah.
probably signed some big guys. They always pay a bunch of people.
I think Texans.
Yeah, I think Texans.
I'm fine with sticking with Texans.
All right, AFC West. I think you go for the safe option here because all right, it's Denver and the Chargers both pressing on the 4-time AFC champions right now, but I just think it's going to probably be the Chiefs again.
Yeah. I mean, it is such a strong division when you look at it.
It's a really strong division. I just went over this. This is the one that me and shout out yelling from the couch. Brett just went over, and we talked about the whole division. It's a very loaded division. Besides the Raiders, they're
Also,
kind of
I think
the Raiders are kind of a mess.
I think Rice is or no, is it Xavier Worthy? It's either Rice or Worthy where they're awaiting trial and it's looking bad for them.
Oh, that's Rice.
Rice, yeah. And
is he? Yeah, but Mahomes doesn't need decent receivers.
He doesn't need good receivers. He'll throw it to fucking garbage man and it'll be okay.
It'll be fine, dude. Whoever it is, just give him a jersey, put him out there. He'll find a way to win.
He'll just go back to throwing it to Kelsey if there's nobody else to throw it to.
Exactly. Yeah. What are you thinking with this, Frankie?
Sorry, who? Well, yeah, I'll say the Chiefs too because I don't want to bet against Mahomes. I didn't want to bet against him in the Super Bowl either, but they got beat up. But the other team that I think, the Chargers will probably be good. I don't know, man. Until they actually win something, I don't have faith in them. I have more faith in the Broncos because their defense is looking really good.
I think the Broncos are definitely the biggest threat to the Chiefs over there.
But the Chargers, you're not asking them to win a playoff game. You're just asking them to win a division, which I think is easier for them. I think they're one of those get to first round exit.
You're not wrong, but at the same time, they just lost Rashard Slater for the whole year after drafting Joel first overall. So
and Najee Harris is apparently blind.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So I think Chiefs is the easy answer.
Yeah, I think Chiefs is the easy answer, which is what we want with a parlay. You want the easy answers because you need.
Well, it's not the easy answer, but it's the obvious answer, I should say.
Yeah, obvious answer.
So far, we have picked every team that won last year.
Yeah, exactly. We haven't done a single. We haven't
just
saying. Single
the league's
thing.
going to stay the same. Nothing's going to change.
The league's going to stay exactly the same. Are we saying, and then that comes to the next thing. Are we going to say the Super Bowl champions? Are we saying the Super Bowl champions aren't going to win again? All right, fuck it. Let's go back to the AFC West and go with Denver. And we'll go Jaguars to the AFC South. See, that's the thing. When you're betting, you really got to go for the sure things.
Yeah, but there's going to for sure be changes. But I think in all those divisions, it's probably going to be like that. Now on the NFC, I think there's going to be changes.
Yeah, NFC is always a little crazy.
So Washington could maybe take it from the Eagles, but again, the Eagles didn't necessarily get worse. I don't think the Cowboys or the Giants are taking it this year. Just as a Cowboys fan, I don't think we got it. I don't think we improved other than maybe Dak staying healthy this year, which hopefully, but I don't think the Cowboys just magically, even Micah's maybe not even with us this year, so I think it's probably going to be Eagles. Unless Washington gets Micah, then maybe Washington.
Yeah. I think the Eagles are due to be a little bit let down after being as excited as they were last year, firing on all cylinders. I could see them having a little bit of a hangover. I'm going to go Commanders on this one.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
What if Saquon gets hurt? He can't have two crazy years in a row, right?
Right.
He's kind of injury prone.
Right. Which Jalen Hurts is good. We'll see.
I think
saying Commanders.
I don't like
feel
that.
good saying Commanders. I'll just say that.
Yeah. I think the Commanders. People are gonna start. Most likely, the coaches are gonna figure out Jaden Daniels a little bit. So it's not gonna be like last year. So that's why it's scary.
It's gonna be like what happened to The guy from the Texans, where he had like an amazing rookie season and then had a sophomore slump.
Stroud.
What's his name? Stroud, exactly. Where he just took the league by storm and then he had a sophomore slump once they kind of figured him out.
All right, I'm going back to the Eagles on this then. They are in nice shape right now. They are kind of rolling.
Yeah, and they didn't lose any key pieces.
So common. I guess we could make a change here in the NFC North where Dan Campbell just lost both of his coordinators.
Yeah, exactly.
That one I think might be the one. Could you see the Vikings or the Packers taking them? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I see the Packers. Yeah, I think the Packers could take this division.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because like the Minnesota Vikings, they don't even have the same starting quarterback. They got JJ starting, right?
Which technically should be an upgrade. Otherwise, they would have paid Sam Darnold and kept him. So they think it's an upgrade over what they had. But
end up?
He's with Seattle now.
Good for him.
But yeah, I'm still taking the Packers for this because the Packers are due for a good year. They kind of had a little bit of a down.
Yeah, the Lions lost all their coordinators. They got I'm with it. I think definitely Packers.
Hard one to pick. The NFC North was a weird one last year, and it's a hard one to pick this year as well. NFC
I don't think
South.
The Bears are a danger, though.
No, I think the Bears are probably going to suck again. Anyway, the NFC South. I think it's pretty obvious to me. Tampa Bay will repeat for the 5th year in a row down there in the NFC South. We have a bit of a roll going right now. I don't see Baker Mayfield losing it to really any of these teams. The Saints are going to suck. They're going to be probably the worst team in football next year.
I think there's a lot of hype around Penix. People think that Penix is going to be the guy.
Yeah, people are excited about Penix, but they've been excited about the Falcons for a long time now. None of those guys ever pan out.
There's always a little bit of hype that doesn't pay out.
Yeah, fuck the Falcons.
The Falcons. People are always excited about the Falcons.
Yeah, they're always excited about the Falcons. They're always excited. Ooh, Kyle Pitts. Ooh, and now they're all excited about this running back. Ooh, B. John Robinson's the best running back in the NFL right now. Ooh, it's like, all right, guys, settle down. The Buccaneers are taking the division every year.
Every year.
That's all that matters, dude. You guys have all your promise and potential, and we'll just keep on winning the division. No big deal. That's my prognosis.
And then, does Sam Darnold figure it out in Seattle?
I think the Cardinals are more of a threat. I can see. Really. I feel like Murray needs to figure his life out. He has all that money. You know, he was a Heisman Trophy winner at one point. He's a decent quarterback. You know, they've been building for a while now. Trey McBride might be the best tight end in football. They have, you got Marvin Harrison Jr. I could see them doing something. The Rams are old, dude. The Rams can't keep doing this. It's not fair. It's not right. They haven't been used in the draft.
Why did they get rid of
Cup? They're not supposed to still be good. Yeah, well, they had to get rid of Cup.
They got rid of Cup just
he was old, dude, because they're all old.
Adams and Cup are the same age.
Adams is still good, though. As much as I hate
wasn't bad, he just wasn't good targets. All the targets went to Puka.
Well, I don't know. I didn't watch enough Rams games to comment, to be honest with you. But I will say that the Seattle Seahawks never really bad, So it's kind of a toss-up.
Niners, same thing. Like they were.
But if I was putting money on it, just something tells me. I don't know. I'm feeling these Cardinals. Am I crazy, guys? There's also 49ers.
I think 49ers. The only reason they're that low is because they didn't have Mr. Irrelevant the whole season.
They are kind of back. They are due for a bounce back year.
So let me throw up another stat there. Since 2000, I don't know if it's 2005 or something like that, every year except 3, so that's like 17 years or so, a team that's bottom in their division, next year they win it. At least one team does that. So if there's any team that is doing that, I think it's the Niners. Because who else?
100% it's the Niners. You're absolutely right about that. The Niners by far have the best chance at that. Maybe New England, but I would say the Niners because we're really counting on a lot from Drake May. And I don't know, maybe I'm being hard to Geno Smith and Pete Carroll and the Raiders are going to be decent, but I think they're going to be bad. So, yeah, I don't think the 49ers is a crazy selection at all. And in fact, that is more logical than the Cardinals. So we
I
all.
heard people are hype on the Cardinals, but I don't get it.
Yeah, I might just be too hype on Kyle Murray, but you're right. It might be a 49ers kind of train. What do you think, Corey? Should we get on this train?
I'm 49ers. I think 49ers take it.
Why not? It looks a good fancy train. We'll hop on the 49ers train, hope for the best. So that's one division rival, or basically the North and the West, we think will change. Everything else will remain from last year. That's
Right.
what we're saying.
I
And
found
it's just the unpredictability of the NFL season, dude. You don't know what the hell until you actually see what the heck's out there.
I mean, really, the AFC North is the one that I'm shakiest on, and the
Yeah.
AFC West. Everything else, I feel pretty good about the picks. Like, if I was to pick 4 of these, I would say 49ers, Buccaneers, Bills.
Really? You're that confident in the 49ers?
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
that
dude.
confident?
They,
Wow.
I mean, they're just such a fucking brutal
I say,
team
like,
that
the
hasn't
AFC
gotten worse other
East.
than the quarterback.
I think you're safest with the East, AFC East. You're probably safe with the NFC East with the
So
Eagles.
I
don't
looked this
know.
up just now, and it is like in the last 20 years, the NFC East hasn't had a repeat champion. I could read
Wow.
off all these
Oh.
teams,
That's
but
crazy.
they haven't had a repeat champion since 2004
Hmm.
or 2003
So
was the
I
last
think
time.
the South, NFC South and AFC East. Just make a parlay with those two, and everything else is too dangerous. That's what we recommend.
Yeah.
I think Green Bay is probably going to take that division too, though. That's
Probably
pretty-
AFC West is also safe, dude. And
Perfect.
yeah, are you
No,
that
dude,
confident
West
in
isn't
Green Bay? I'm
safe.
not that confident in Green Bay, dude. The Vikings and Lions are way too dangerous over there.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
I'm
not that
picking,
confident either.
But
I'm
the
picking
Lions have
Green
no
Bay as the
coaching.
dark horse.
The Lions have no coaching,
That's
and
not true. They still have Motor City Derek Cable. They're still gonna bite both of your kneecaps on the way up, Corey.
that's true.
that grinder mentality doesn't change just because we got rid of a couple coordinators around here. And plus, they lost their first playoff game, so that playoff game we got humbled by the Commanders last year. So you know they're coming in fired up this year.
Well, the Vikings
Plus,
definitely, I
they
think,
were
are going to
really
take a step back.
hurt last year.
They're super hurt
So-
last year, so
That's why it
True,
pays so
they had
much,
so many
this bet.
injuries.
It's because it's fucking difficult, I think, to
it's
pick.
so hard to pick this. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I really feel good about 3 out of the 8 picks. Man, I kind of feel good about the Ravens. Honestly, the whole the one thing that has me off is like that stat from you. But do I really
Mhm.
see Aaron Rodgers doing enough to beat these guys twice? Or pushed? Not really. And do I see Joe Burrow being enough? I can see Joe Burrow doing enough, but I don't know if his defense can do enough. It's so hard. Like they have a kryptonite against Lamar Jackson. All the biggest highlights of Lamar Jackson in his career is usually him just dancing around Cincinnati Bengals defenders. So
But
I
it's
would
also
be
like, even if you pick 4 teams, right, and it's like they could all get fucked up by, Josh Allen getting injured. Like you're really
Yeah.
banking on like your team staying healthy.
Yeah,
For
of
sure.
course.
yeah,
Same
of
as the
course. I mean,
Steelers bet.
that's everything.
Yeah.
That's any of these bets. You're hoping that the guy
Any, yeah.
stays healthy. But I think that's what our advice is that nothing's free, nothing's secure in this world, but we think maybe 2 things will change, everything else should remain the same, is what we're saying over here at Sports Bet Copied, right?
Well, so
Our advice
Frankie, run
is,
us through what have you actually picked? Like, did you pick
Well-
all of them? Have you broken it out into separate bets?
Right. Before I say this, let me say that my advice is maybe don't do it, because maybe you'll just lose money.
It's obviously a very versatile bet.
So I was picking, first I have a party of 3. I have the Bills, I have the Texans, and I had the Eagles, but now that you said that, now I'm kind of questioning myself. And maybe I should add the
Put in
Chiefs.
Bucks. Put the Bucks in there. Come on, baby.
No, the Bucks.
5 years in a row now.
Oh yeah, the Bucks is fine. Yeah, the Bucks, but the Bucks might be the one. Well, I have a 4-team parlay, which were the Texans, the Eagles, the Bills, and I added. What did I add there? I think I added the Bucks. That's the other one.
Okay.
And then I have like a toss-up of like 4 18 parlays in which in some ones I have the Ravens and in some ones I have the Steelers because I gotta bet my heart a little bit.
Yeah,
And
sure.
then in some I have the there was another change. In some I have the Rams, and in some I have the Niners, and that's it.
I like it. I like it. Honestly, you've encouraged me to put down a couple parlays to begin this year, and have a couple long-term ones in the bed.
Here's what I suggest: we all put in the Sports by Compion happiness bet, where we go Cowboys, Steelers, Bucks, and Green Bay. Just everybody
So we're just
sees-
donating some money
we,
then.
we just
because
all
the
donate
Cowboys
a
ain't
dollar.
the Cowboys ain't winning that shit, dude.
We all put in a dollar. Could be great.
$1.
Yeah, all right. I put in $1. We can roll it with $1.
Hmm.
Because if we're wrong and the Cowboys do win, that dollar is turning into at least 5.
At least 5, dude.
Yeah.
It's gonna be wild.
No, and the Steelers, that's like $50 pro or something like that out of $1.
We are taking a lot of underdogs in that bet. Anyway, that's what we have to say, Sports by Copy fans. That's what we think. Whether we're right or not, don't take betting advice from us, dude. Like, actually, Frankie is pretty damn good. So Frankie's pretty good, but take it all with a grain of salt. Don't bet your mortgage on him. He's not that good. Or should he? Should they bet their mortgage on you, Frankie?
Yeah, they should, of course.
Yeah, fuck your
Yeah,
mortgage.
I know, you're right.
You want to have a house?
Yeah,
You
no,
wanna live
you're
somewhere,
right.
You fucking loser.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Just
he's
bet your
correct.
mortgage. Come on.
Bet your mortgage,
I'm
dude.
serious.
Fuck it. We're
I'm serious,
100% over
guys.
here so far.
Yeah, lock in, bro. Lock in.
100% over here so far, dude. Do you want to win money? Or are you
Do you
going
want
to be a
to have a
coward?
mansion? Do you want
Right.
to
Just give
date
it to
Instagram
me.
models?
Yeah.
Just give it to me.
Give it to me. Just give it to
Look at
Frankie. He'll give you back
Look at
later.
Look at that do-rag he's wearing. Is that a do-rag? Is that a hat? We don't know. Either way, give him your money, okay?
He'll take care of it. It'll be
Don't
safe.
ask questions. Just mail your money to him. He takes Cash App and Venmo, okay, people?
Do I not look trustworthy like this?
Yeah, come on, dude. Come on, for sure. No, you look like a guy who has placed 2 parlay bets that have won him a lot of money for his
Not
love
parlays,
of the
just regular
Steelers.
prop bets.
His regular prop bets, but regardless, he's out there making money. He's kind of a guru at this point. He has a following. I mean, it's a cat that follows him around, but he has a following.
It's the same bet. It's the same bet every year.
Same bet. Hey, if it works every year, why fuck
If it
with
works, why change it? That's right.
Right. Because Mike Tomlin refuses to have a losing season. He won't do it.
We'll do it. Just busy that day.
All right, guys. Listen, we're out of here, but thank you for liking and supporting our channel and all this kind of good stuff. Sports by Compion. Out.